we interrupt the Waves music to bring you an interview from Contamination, St. Louis's own sci-fi horror and pop culture convention.
Hey, this is RK9 here at Contamination in Fenton. It's going on all weekend long. I am here with author Ray Wenk. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you so much for taking your time and interviewing here with me.
Oh, I'm doing great, and thanks for doing the interview.
So could you tell me a little bit about yourself? Like, I know you're a writer. Like, what made you come up with some of the topics and the ideas that have to do with your books?
It's interesting. I've got 8 books published, and all the ideas come from different places. One of them came from a dream. Several of them came from actual events that happened, and I just turned it into a story. And some of them just, I don't know where they come from. The voices in my head speak to me, and I put it on paper.
Okay, so you have multiple voices in your head.
Oh, I do, definitely.
Which books came from the voices then?
A lot of the post-apocalyptic stories and the paranormal.
Okay, so most of your books are either post-apocalyptic or paranormal then?
Yes, I have a mystery suspense series, a young adult fantasy, but the post-apocalyptic was number 20 on Amazon's list and has done very well. The post-apocalyptic genre is very hot.
Yeah, a lot of people have been doing those lately. So which book is your most recent?
It's the third book in the Random Survival series, which is the post-apocalyptic. It's called The Endless Struggle.
Could you go into that series a little bit more?
Absolutely. It's an event that happens like right now. Random Survival, the first story, the tagline is, if the world as you know it ended today, how would you survive? So here the world ends now, but because we're not any kind of an expert or anybody in authority, we wouldn't know the reason for what's happening. Just people are dying all around. The strange thing is that there are some survivors, but they have no idea why. From that point, it's a matter of figuring out what caused it and how are they going to continue to survive. So in this situation, the protagonist breaks into his neighbors' houses because they're all dead and begins stockpiling things that he's going to need. Like water and food become the new gold. However, when he discovers that there are other survivors, they all want what he has. So that's where the conflict comes in.
Okay, so basically it's a human versus human instead of like any other paranormal type of thing?
Yeah, there's no zombies.
Could you go into maybe one of your other series as well?
Oh, absolutely. The Mystery Suspense series is about friends, lifelong friends. Both have kind of dark pasts that they would like to have remain buried. They kind of keep to themselves. They don't really do a whole lot other than play men's amateur baseball, which has been in their lives ever since they were little boys. When they're on the field, it's like nothing else can touch them. They're in a world of their own. However, one of their teammates gets himself in a jam, and they go to his rescue. But in doing so, they become targets of the crime lord that's after their teammate. And in order to survive, they have to kind of dig deep and unbury their past to become the people that they once were.
And what is that one titled?
That's Teammates.
Okay, well, thank you so much for spending your time to let me interview you.
Thank you.
If you would like, come here to Contamination in Fenton. It's going on all weekend long. Come check out Ray Wenk if you want to see his Random Survival series or his Teammate series. Once again, thank you so much for taking your time out of your day.
Okay, thank you.
For more information about Contamination, check out their Facebook at facebook.com/contaminationstl. And for more interviews from the con, check out our Facebook at facebook.com/thewavestl. Stay tuned to 89.5 The Wave for more from Contamination.